What is up, guys? Pie Muffin here, and we are back with another Tales of Arise video. It's Tales of Arise because it's of the stream, but it's just Tales in general, honestly. So real quick, this is just going to be kind of, I don't know what I'm going to title this yet, but it's essentially going to be a kind of hopes and predictions video for the Tales of Arise stream. I'm currently recording this at 5:30 in the morning. There's about 20 hours, a little bit less at this point, until the Tales of Arise stream, which we will be live stream watching together on here on YouTube, so make sure you tune in for that. Now, if you don't want to watch me watching the stream and you just want to watch it yourself, I've already kind of explained it before, but I'll walk you through exactly where it's going to be. So this channel, 876 TV, is the official band. I don't know why it's called that, but this is the official Bandai channel, like the Japanese YouTube channel for Bandai. And essentially what you do is you go to the home page, you scroll down a little bit, and as you can see down here, right below the One Piece game stage is the Tales of Arise special stage. So you'll just go ahead, you'll click on that, it'll bring up this. There's not gonna be a chat for this stream because they tend to I guess lock these in case people are acting wild or whatever, and they don't want people who are actually hosting the stream to see that kind of stuff. But, so, you will see right here it says live in 20 hours. So, depending on whatever your time zone is, 14:45, which is the Japan time, which for me is 1:45 in the morning, which is great, because we know Tales Room is probably going to be at 6 or 7 in the morning for me, like it usually is. So we are going to be watching that here. So if you do want to watch it yourself, this is where it's going to be. It's going to be an hour-long stream. Now, I do want to kind of go over a few things. This is not just Tales of Arise. Majority of it, yes. That is what they're mainly here to show off. But there will be trailers for Tales of Asteria. There will be trailers for Tales of the... I'm saying trailers because there's really only going to be one for each game, but there will be an Asteria trailer. There will be a Raze trailer, apparently, even though they've shown us everything already. And there will be a Tales of Crestoria trailer, and I expect that they'll talk about each of these titles a bit in the stream. So I would honestly say probably only like 35 minutes of the hour is going to be Tales of Arise. I feel like the other 25 minutes is probably going to be all the other mobile games. So if you don't care about the mobile games, sorry, you're going to kind of just have to deal with it. But let's go on hopes. So over here we have the Tales channel, where, you know, they posted TGS, they got some cosplayers in the Alpha and Shion costumes, essentially. And then down here we have Tales of this is what's going to be shown for Asteria during the stream. It's going to be the results of this poll. Essentially what this was, if you don't play Asteria, these 10 characters right here, they're all villains in a way. Some of them redeem themselves. But essentially there was a voting gauntlet for, there's a game called Side M. I don't really know too much about it, but it's an Idolmaster thing. You can see it right here. So I don't know how many characters, but the highest characters on the poll are going to be the ones who get collab versions of themselves. So they're going to reveal the results of that during the stream. I don't know who's really like super popular in Japan. You know, maybe Soleil, maybe Ewan. I would love to see Zagi get one, but I don't know how popular he is over there. And Oscar being one of the newer antagonists, I could see him maybe winning. But, so that's what's going to be revealed for Asteria there. They're probably going to have a trailer that reveals that stuff. And then Tales of Crestoria obviously is going to have a trailer, which I'm praying that they have a release date, because I have mentioned this before on Twitter and in other videos, that if they don't reveal a release date here, I just don't see how it's coming out in 2019, because we're already towards the halfway point in September, and December is right around the corner. And they're gonna put it in the App Store probably close to 3 weeks before they launch it. So, like, let's be optimistic here. Let's say Tales of Crestoria gets revealed at TGS tomorrow night. They drop a date for October 10th. So that gives them roughly 3 weeks to get the game out, and, you know, they can get people to pre-register and all that stuff. We've already hit all the pre-registration rewards. Everything's been hit. We're getting I think we're getting like 10 summons or something. We're getting, like, essentially like a free multi when the game comes out. We still don't know what that means. We don't know what the gacha system is. Maybe we'll get lucky and they'll show us that during the stream itself. But we've already had the pre-registration reward, so they don't even really need to do a pre-registration like prior. They can literally just be like, if they wanted to, they could announce a release date like a week from now and just have people download then, because it really doesn't matter, because they have their pre-registration requirements hit. But realistically, I would think, especially with a lot of these other mobile games that kind of go up in the App Store early, you know, they just announced that Mario Kart gacha game. And it got announced a month before it's coming out, essentially. Pretty much, I'd say, probably like 3-4 weeks before, which is basically a month. So they do, a lot of companies do like to do this. However, from what I understand, Tales of the Rays did not do that. I don't think Tales of the Rays had a time period where it was in the Japanese App Store before it came out, and the English version definitely did, and I can tell you that. So this could be one of those cases where they just are going to be like, we're going to drop it at the drop of a hat. I would love for them to drop it sooner than later, but realistically speaking, I feel like October is the earliest we will see it. But if it comes in September, I will not complain. I'll be happy. You know, we'll be making content about it, all that good stuff. Tales of the Rays, you know, it's been kind of hinted at that we might be getting adult form, or whatever you want, like normal form Karya to kind of go with Kokus, how Kokus is his normal form when he's not a Mirite. So we could see that. Other than that, I don't know what they would show us. There's been some talks about some like data mines and stuff, like Estelle maybe getting a spirit gear, and stuff like that in the future. But other than that, we don't have anything concrete when it comes to that. Plus, we already have everything for this month for Rays. Excuse me. So yeah, that's what we can probably expect for Rays. Probably just like a teaser for what's going to be coming in the next story chapter, because they are taking this month off so that they can kind of work on that. Alright, and now for the big thing, Tales of Arise. So, what I would like to see from Tales of Arise, I have to be very careful with this because I don't want this to come off like I'm already disappointed in the game. I'm not disappointed yet. As of right now, you know, the designs for Alphen, I don't like the half mask thing for Alphen, but the thing with that is I feel like it's gonna, and we saw it in the first trailer, that it seems like as time goes on, more of it's gonna like come off. So if by the end of the game he's not wearing the mask at all, like we can actually play with him not with the mask on, then I'll be okay with that, you know, that's fine. But if it's one of those things where that's just his look, then I'm not really fond of that. His armor is fine, you know, it's cool and whatever, and Shion's design, it feels a little too Lila-ish. I know a lot of people have made kind of references that they kind of look similar, and I do kind of see that. Just outfit-wise, they kind of dress in the same kind of like style. So I do feel like that's kind of but I'm willing to give it a chance because I don't know the characters yet, so maybe, you know, the way that they act, their, I guess, design will grow on me. But obviously the biggest thing people want to see, I want to see too, is more party members. That's the first thing. I'm hoping that, I've made this comment a lot where, you know, that first trailer showed some like random nobody looking characters running with Alphen and Shion, like jumping off that like cart or whatever they were on. And I'm hoping those aren't main characters because they look like basic NPC designs. So I'm hoping it's not them. And I just hope that we get characters that kind of have some more life to them, if that makes sense. Now, not to say that these characters don't have life to them because we don't know them yet, but my problem would be is if we get an entire cast of party members that are all kind of like serious. You know, obviously Alpha and Xion, they have this goal that they want to meet. They want to, you know, try and find a way to kind of get both worlds to kind of be saved. But I don't want that to be every character's goal that comes with them. I want everyone to kind of have their own goals, and, you know, maybe we get like a, you know, like a kid character like Laphicet or Carol, you know, just some lighthearted character to bring some, you know, life and color to this team, because if everyone who comes together is just like, yeah, we're all here to save the world, I feel like that'll get kind of boring. So I'm hoping for some unique character designs and some unique character personalities. Obviously, we'll see that in whatever trailer they decide to show us, if they show us more characters. I'm not expecting they'll show us the full party, but I feel like 2 more characters would be a fair assumption, maybe, of what we're going to see. I would not expect a release date for Arise. I'm not expecting that at all, just because if they were going to release it in early 2020, I feel like when they revealed it at E3, they would have said early 2020, not just 2020. So the fact that we're in September, if it was going to be like, you know, when Dragon Ball Z Kakarot's coming out in January, so if it was going to be around that time, then yeah, they would show the rest of the party members and we'd be good to go. But I don't think they're going to do that. They could, you know, the trailer could show all 6 party members and they just won't have us like focus on it. But I'm not expecting it. What is the biggest thing I need to see is what the combat layout is going to look like. Zestiria's combat system was wonky, but I still I didn't enjoy the armatization concept because it got rid of party members. And then with Berseria, it just felt very stagnant and kind of like stale gameplay, which I have talked about before. Just because it was literally just, okay, let's slap some arts on a button and, you know, you just press that button. There wasn't really any comboing that went into that. I loved recently playing through Xillia and Xillia 2. I had a lot of fun with those games. I had fun with Tales of Graces, even though it did get hard at times. Graces is the gameplay, like, formula they should have used for Zestiria, but for whatever reason they didn't. And then obviously Vesperia is great. So, I want to see something kind of like... I'm not expecting it to be older because we've already seen, like, combat without the UI in the first trailer. So it is still going to be like Zestiria Berseria-ish, where it's kind of like the 3D view. But I hope there's more to it than just, you know, being Berseria, but with a gimmick. Because if it's just Berseria with a gimmick, I don't know how I'm going to feel with that combat system. I don't think they'll show this during the trailer, but it is something that I'm worried about. I want a good equipment system. I love Vesperia's equipment system. You know, we get the weapons with these skills on them, and then you can choose which skills you want to activate. Berseria had weapons with skills, but they were more just buffs that went on your character. It's like, oh, when you're fighting this enemy, this kind of buff goes to your character. It's just like a permanent thing. So I do want some kind of uniqueness for an equipment system. But I don't think that'll be shown in the trailer. But other than that, that's pretty much everything I'm expecting from Arise. Maybe a little more info as to what really going on in the story. I don't want too much to be given away before we actually get to play it, because that'll ruin the fun of it. But I would like to kind of have a bigger idea, like, how is it that these 2 characters are going to be able to cross to different planets? And stuff like that. Because obviously it is a 2-planet story, so eventually, you know, the people, you know, I believe Rena is the planet that has, like, the high civilization, and Donna is, like, the starving planet, the one that Alphen comes from. I might have the names completely mixed up. I'd have to go and look. But, I would hope that, you know, Alphen's gonna have a reason to go to that other planet. Maybe we'll get some kind of tease as to what that is in this trailer that they're gonna show us. But other than that, I don't really have too much else to really expect from Arise. Those are just kind of some of my wants for that. Like I said, hopefully we see some fun and colorful characters, because all we really saw from Alphen and Xion was, you know, we have this serious goal that we want to get done. It seems like Xion kind of has this ego about her, even though she wants to it seems that she wants to connect the 2 worlds in a better way. She does still have this kind of ego about her that maybe she's better than Alphen and the people from his planet. But I guess we'll have to wait and see. Anyways, guys, let me know what you guys think down below. What are you hoping to see from the stream? Don't forget to subscribe for more to the channel. If you do want to come and hang out at the stream, it is already up. I have my scheduled next stream, so make sure you look into that if you want to hang out and we'll watch the stream together. And like I said, if you want to just watch it yourself, go to the 876 TV Bandai channel, and in 19 hours now, you'll be able to watch it. So, and obviously, after I'm done with my stream, I will make separate videos for every kind of, like, thing that came out. So I will cover you know, whatever. If Asteria is just doing the Side M collab, I probably won't make a video on that because that's not really, I don't do a lot of Asteria stuff on the channel. But if there's something big about Asteria, I will cover it, like something game-changing. Rays, if anything drops, I will cover whatever trailer or whatever dropped. Christoria, I will cover the trailer. And then for Arise, I'll probably make a couple videos depending on what's revealed. Like if we get something about the combat system and we get something about new characters, I'll make those 2 separate videos. But other than that, that's pretty much it. Thank you all for watching, everyone. I hope you all have a wonderful night, and I will see you all when we live stream. Have a wonderful day, everyone.